Do you think the other sports kind of owe touch a little bit of like thank you for development?
There's a lot of people that have transferred from touch.
I've always credited touch for those skills. It needs a bit more love.
The People's Game, ki Māori Plus, me whakaata Māori.
Kia ora, nā tālo whalava, mā loe lelei, ni sapula vinaka, whakalofalahi atu, and a warm Pacific greetings to you from Mountfort Park in Manurewa. You're watching the 2025 Pacific Cup. My name is Tivoli Guthrie on commentary, and I'm joined today by Sarah Lee from Counties Touch. Sarah, how are you today?
Good, thank you, Tiv. Awesome to be here today. What a beautiful day to watch all of our nations out there representing their nations.
And beautiful also to watch our younger tamariki as well, as we see Tonga and Samoa in the under-16 boys grade, and we'll send it over to them for their sipita. And the challenge laid down there from Tonga in the under-16 boys. Probably no different to how their rugby league team will do against the Kiwis tomorrow night. Something that I know a lot of people here will be looking forward to. Sarah, have you got an early tip for that game?
Oh, yes, good
Tonga,
warm-up,
Kiwis?
Kiwis as, Kiwis all the time, brother.
And then what about this one? So we've got Tonga versus Samoa 16 boys. I was watching them warm up a little bit. I know there's going to be plenty of natural ability here, but who are you tipping to take this one?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the teams at the moment. They both look a little bit, same calibre. So we'll see what we've got out there. I'm not really familiar with a lot of these players, but I'm really excited to see what they've got.
And I tell you what, you probably will be familiar by the end of this game. There's going to be no doubt lots of talent on display from this under-16 boys grade. And we are a couple of moments from tap-off. We've got Tonga in the red and white strip going from left to right on your screen. We've got Samoa in the blue strips going from right to left. Some beautiful, beautiful designs on their kits this year. Obviously all done from our friends and partners at KBS. And something that you can grab, I'm pretty sure, from their tents as well if you're here down at Mountfort Park as we get underway. Tonga through Tipene Gray and Caleb Liava in the middle. They get down to the 7. And looking to run a sweep. They come around on the right-hand side, looking to punch the numbers on the right. He'll tuck and run.
Good defence there, number 7.
Fifth and final. That's pretty, it is a pretty good show of defence there from Samoa. That's always what you want, isn't it, on the very first set of the game defensively?
Yeah, it's a good start when you can keep them out in the first set.
Now they look to make their way to the box. Samoa. Tonga looking to press up in defence though. Looking to cut off their yardage, keep them off the 7, keep them as far away from their try line as possible as they now move to the right-hand channel. Pick coming from a 32 platform, looking to punch the short side. They've got numbers momentarily. Was that a finish down on the right-hand side?
Close.
I think he did end up stepping out, but Samoa firing an early shot.
Yeah, no, that was great work. Great exit, great entry, and then they spread it out wide on the right-hand side on the last.
And now Tonga, just probably not quite as much cohesion as the Samoan unit. A little bit slow getting their substitutions onto the field, but they cross over halfway with a couple of touches left up their sleeve. Now Savietti looking to work with Tanawai in as we approach the end of the touch, and a pretty soft end to that set there from Tonga. They'll want to do better on their next one.
Yeah, nice quick turnover, great urgency there from Samoa. Touch 2 and they're already at the 10.
Yeah, looking to use the ball as well. They've got plenty of running in this Samoan outfit. So we've got Patelesio there, working with Tupou. Looking to get the open side quickly. He'll go back towards the short side. Oh, a bit of a push there from Tonga. Play through is the call though from the referee.
Good defence there, Savietti.
And And now looking to run a peel play. Tupou looking to dive on the outside. That's ball down. And I'll tell you what, in the early exchanges on both sides of the ball, Tupou looks like he's going to be a main player for the Samoa team.
Yeah, he's had some good defence in that first set. Now he's gone and finished off and got the first try for the team. It's going to be a bit of a grind here, going back and forth. If Tonga can pick up on their yards when they're coming out of their red zone, I think it's going to be really competitive.
Yeah, they'll probably no doubt have the talent and the skill when they get down to the attacking half of the field. It's just a matter, especially in these youth grades in the 16s and 18s, it's a matter of putting it all together.
Yeah, the cohesion,
Exactly right. And now Tonga just dancing around on the 7. They'll look to run a 32 peel of themselves. And have they got on the outside there? I think they have.
Well done, number 4.
That was Kaya Manu there. Got the 3-2 peel and actually got on the outside of the safe side, Samoa in middle.
Did. Great work.
A question mark over the pass, but line ball, I'd say the ref would say, and then just managed to get on the outside and a dive over. So both teams managing to score off that 3-2 peel platform.
Yeah, great reply from Tonga.
Now Samoa, referee spotted an infringement there around
Looks like
the ruck.
a forward pass.
Yeah, I think so, and they'll want to tidy that up. The referees, what you'll notice is that nice and early, they'll like to set the tone, isn't it? They like to set their standards and say this is what we expect from both teams throughout the game, and it's up to the players on the field to be able to adjust.
Yeah, the ref always has the final call.
And now Tonga working up the field there. That's Leova'a again. He'll come out of half.
Good drive, little W there. Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, steps off the left foot. And that's better from Tonga. A lot more direct, but the Samoan defense up to the task there. That was great attack and even better defense.
Good touch there by Philip.
And a beautiful traveller pass, looking to get those extra yards, Samoa.
It's a good lift there by number 5 from Tonga. Paia Manu.
Now just slowing things up as they approach the 7. They've still got 1 or 2 touches left in this set. We'll see what they can come up with in terms of a strike. Here's Tupou once again, looking to run that same play. He goes off the left foot to go short side. That was how he scored that first try for Samoa, and this time he's managed to pick up a penalty. So Tupou, great awareness there.
Looks like they're setting up a 3-3. Bit of a waster. Quickie on the outside. Good touch there by number 1 from Tonga, keeping it great.
Tupou's got a couple of dives in him. Definitely likes that short game, and now he's working in the middle there with Hughes. As the sweep comes around. Yeah, ball not quite going to hand though. And I think they'll probably be disappointed with the end of that set, Samoa. They were asking some questions. They were throwing quite a bit at the Tongan defense.
Yeah, I think they only used 3 touches in that set before they lost the ball, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's excellent press there from Hughes again. There's a real sense of urgency about the play from Samoa.
Yeah, both sides, attack and defense.
Plenty of energy from the 16 boys grade, as you'd probably expect. Now Tonga looking to get a strike on the back end of this set. They move to a 3-3 platform. The scoop comes out of half, looking to go short side. Tupou says he made the touch. Referee says he wasn't onside.
Play on, says the ref.
Play through, and Tonga, they managed to take a lead now, so they've scored back-to-back tries. Yeah, and just like we were mentioning before, Sarah playing to the referee. And Tanuai goes over for Tonga there.
Yeah, that was a nice little scoop there.
Now Samoa looking for a reply. We've got a good game on our hands with just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Looking to run a peel once again. Long ball out to the left-hand side. Not quite going to hand. I think it did go forward out of the hands anyway. And Samoa, they found quite a bit of success with the sort of the more direct plays. And then on that play there, looking for the long ball, just not quite going to hand though.
I'm liking the variety though. You know, they're moving from side to side and they've got a few different moves that they're working through. The bus looks like it's a move that they're going through. Tonga, I've seen, have used the helmet in the first set. So they've definitely got lots of tools in their pockets, these young lads.
It's just a matter of busting them out at the right time, isn't it? And we've seen that in the first couple of sets on the 7. Now Samoa doing a good job at bringing the Tongan defenders forward. Yeah, and that's the reward there, managing to get a penalty for not moving forward there, the Tongan defence. So now they'll get a repeat set on the line, looking to hover around the back of the ruck there. That's Bell. Yeah, I thought that was ball down, but a great lift there from Compton Vaka from Tonga, managing to make the touch there on Kennedy Bell. And now going back to a quickie platform, the holes there up the middle, straight down the centre, and Daiki Phillip there crosses over for Samoa's second. He's tied it up.
Yeah, the sequence plays, you know, like they're going through heaps of different sequences and they're managing to move the defense around and give them a little bit of work to do. So they have to keep thinking and not just doing the same moves all the time, Tim.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Sarah. And I think what Samoa also did well there was they were just patient in their pre-touch build-up, and they were able to draw a couple of defenders from Tonga forward. It just gave them not enough time to get onside and push off the line. And that channel really opened up down the middle. So 2-2, we've seen some excellent attacking touch from both teams. And we'll see if that continues as Tonga look to dive over again. Although touch there.
It's a move for them, the W, they're going back into the inside middle.
Yeah, they found purchase with it, Samoa here on the last play. I'm not quite sure if that's the play there defensively. The ball goes to ground and now Tonga will get a repeat set on the line, and I don't think you want to give this Tongan outfit too many chances down on the 7.
Yeah, we'll see what they've got set up in this.
And now Tonga with a full set of 6 on the 7.
Let's go with the helmet again.
Yeah, the sweep comes around.
Good defense. It's a good sting from the link there.
He saw it coming, didn't he? Shot up out of the line. Now Tonga looking to work something out of nothing down the short side. Great diving touch there from Bell, and now it's 5th and final for Tonga. We'll see if they can come up with a little bit of razzle-dazzle on the last. The long ball goes out to the left.
Yeah,
and I think
Samoa on the other side of the sub box,
I think also Samoa probably learned from their mistake earlier and didn't want to play in that one. And so ball goes to ground, turnover comes, and Samoa now will look to ruck off their line.
There you go, good rucking again. Touch 2. Ooh, close. Oh,
yeah,
he
no,
stepped out.
Wasn't quite close enough. Referee right on the spot there. Our referees in purple saw a foot over the line. Yeah, they flirted with the touch line, and they've got burnt there, Samoa. So Tonga, with just over a minute left, we'll see if they can regain that 1-try lead.
It's a good lift there from the middle. Ooh.
Well, broken play. We've got a disjointed defensive line, and as a result, Tonga have gone through. They just need to find someone, and they managed to do so. As we mentioned, you can't really give this Tongan outfit too many chances on the 7. They'll sting you, and that was Diego Manu going over there for Tonga.
I think you'll see in that replay that the Tongan team did a really good job of getting behind that lifting defender and behind the gate, which meant it was actually 6-on-5 when they played the ball later.
Yeah, and they were all high up at the touch as well, which meant, you know, it's even further to get back to the try line. So excellent identification there from Tonga. Now Samoa, there's still enough time for them to peg one back. They've got 30 seconds left on the clock in this first half. And they'll want to try and reply as the sweep comes around, but the scoop comes out of half, looking for that little follow play to Tupou.
Play through.
Yeah, play through is the call. Patelecio, great setup there, and Tupou with the finish.
What a game we have on our hands.
Excellent reply, and that was a nice set move there, Patelecio. There was great deception there. He was looking forward the whole time, didn't telegraph it. Tupou ran the follow line. And Samoa, yeah, you're right, Sarah, what a game we've got so far. Now on the last, wouldn't surprise me if this half throws one more curveball at us. But Tonga managed to die with the football, and we go into the half all locked up at 3 apiece. An enterprising first half in the 16 boys fixture between Samoa and Tonga. Join us again after the break.
Do you think the other sports kind of owe touch a little bit of like thank you for development?
There's a lot of people that have transferred from touch.
I've always credited touch for those skills. It needs a bit more love.
The People's Game, ki MΑORI Plus, me whakaata Māori.
Deck out your space with our lowest prices.
Cabot's 10-litre Aquadeck decking oil, $193.90. Monarch decking applicator kit, just $48.20.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
And welcome back to the 2025 Pacific Cup held here in Mountfort Park, Manurewa. Samoa definitely looking the likes of Metsupo in the middle of the field. He's crossed over for a couple for Samoa. He's definitely a danger man, one to watch. As well as Isaiah Patelesio as well, who's on the ball. That middle combination for Samoa. Tonga, it's more of a mix in terms of the players for them to watch, but I've liked the work of Kaya Manu in the middle, as well as Caleb Leava'a as well. And now Samoa, they'll look to strike early in this first half as Tupou, as we just said, the danger man, once again going back to that quickie platform.
Yeah, he's strong at both ends too. I've noticed that Tupou, number 7 for Samoa, he can defend and he can attack.
Yeah, that one was just a quickie, stepped off the right foot and that long reach, managing to get the ball over the line. Now Samoa, that's exactly the way they'd want to start this the second half, regaining that lead. And I'll tell you what, the lead has come in swings and roundabouts. It's Samoa at one point, then it's Tonga, then it's now back to Samoa. So we've got an excellent game on our hands here, Sarah.
Yeah, we'll see what Tonga's got to reply. Paia Manu in the middle there, dummy half, him and his brother, playing well this game.
Looking, they've got numbers out the right.
Just an easy drawing pass out to the wing.
Excellent cover touch there out on the wing by Ryan Atsinga. Now they've got one more. I think they might just want to kill on their side of the ball. On their side of the field. It makes Samoa really have to work all the way to their box to run those fresh legs onto the field. But within a couple of passes, touch one is already 15 metres out from their box. So great work in terms of their exit there from Samoa.
Yeah, and you'll see when they enter on too, they'll spread the ball all the way over to the other side so they can spread the defence out as well. The ball skills of the Samoan team are really, really good.
Now on the 5th and final. Oh, they managed to get the intercept there. Tonga, a bit fortuitous. Now they've also, on touch 0, because that will be the 0 touch there, find themselves 10 metres out from halfway. So yeah, a bit of a fortuitous play there for Tonga.
Yeah, Paia Diego Manu mentioned earlier on that him and his brother are playing a good game for Tonga today.
Now within a couple of touches, Tonga themselves find themselves a couple of metres off the 7, although referee spotted an infringement. 7 on the field is the cause. So yeah, a little bit untidy there in terms of their transition and getting fresh legs onto the park, Tonga. And as a result, Samoa will get the penalty and the tap at halfway.
Yeah, it's a hot day out there today to see which team will be able to carry on at the same pace for the whole game.
Yeah, and it is going to be a long day for the 16 boys grade. Starting early in the morning, last round for them isn't until sort of later this afternoon, around 3:30, 4 o'clock. As the long ball goes out to the left, brilliant pass, although unfortunately just drifted forward. But that would have been a well-worked try there for Samoa.
Yeah, like I said, the passing skills of the Samoan team are really, really good.
Oh yeah, the ball skills are absolutely top-notch, and we've seen that on display right throughout this game. And Tonga, they haven't, they're still putting up a fight, and they're they're right in this game. They're only down by 1. They've got quite a lot of skills themselves.
Yeah, I think if they can figure out getting out of their red zone, that might help them with their momentum going into, because they've definitely got strike moves once they get down there, right?
They definitely do, down on the 7, yeah. It's just a matter of trying to get into opposition half, as we saw there. Yeah, they're scooping from inside their own half, which is not ideal. And as a result, Samoa, their lead is probably just because of the fact that they're simply winning the battle of the orange zone.
Yeah, you're right there, Tim.
Now, Tupou and Patelesio occupying the 2 middle spots in the centre of the field. The quickie platforms worked well for them so far. Tupou is dummied the quickie. He's gone short side with a little flick pass. Was that a touch or was that ball down? Play through is the call from the referees. And Mets Tupou, brilliant piece of skill there. Just saw the opportunity on the right and took it.
Got on the outside of the saver. I think the saver just came in a little bit too tight there. That was a great option though.
Couldn't quite get the name or the number of the try scorer just due to the collision, semi-collision there in the end goal. But Samoa with their biggest lead of the match now. They're up by 2 at the halfway stage of the second half.
See if their yards are still as strong as they were when they first started, and it looks like they've got them organised. So touch 2, we're at halfway already.
Yeah, and I think the thing that's probably most impressed me about their orange zone and their yardage patterns is that it's just so clinical, the Samoan team. You know, everyone knows what they're doing, everyone's clear about their role.
Correct.
And as a result, they're able to get to the 7 within a couple of touches. As the scoop comes out of half, short ball, and Anthony James Hughes has gone over there for Samoa, and that's just off the back of good hard rucking.
Yeah, that's it. And as you mentioned too, Tim, when you know your role and you know what you're doing, everybody does their job, and it just flows.
And that's exactly what that was, wasn't it? Hughes just diving over there, and now the wheels are sort of starting to fall off a little bit for Tonga. It's the last couple of sets that they haven't quite been able to complete, and they find themselves staring down the barrel of their largest deficit of the game. It's 6-3 at the moment. And Samoa, for them, it's just business as usual. They're getting down to the 7.
Yeah, they're staying disciplined, and sticking to their game plan.
And they're bringing their danger men onto the field. There's Tupou again, looking to make something out of nothing. Was that pass forward? I don't think it was. All 3 referees are all in agreement. It's play through. And the try out on the right-hand side. Tupou, he's having a whale of a game.
He's having a great game.
And Noah Atina down on the right-hand corner. Yeah, there was nothing really doing for the Samoan team, but I think just the Tongan defender, the Tongan winger, caught in a little bit too tight and left Atina with a little bit too much room, and able to cross over. And now Samoa really applying that pressure defensively. They can smell blood in the water.
Yeah, the confidence is lifted, which means that it obviously shines through in their game as well.
100%. And now Tonga, great trust in the defense here from Samoa. Touch them possession there. That was Savieti looking to step off the right foot, create something out of the last, but nothing doing there for Tonga. But I'll tell you what I've liked about that is that they've at least finished that set.
Yes. And when you're trying to grow your confidence again and get back from, you know, being behind, you're with those little wins of completing sets helps you get there.
Yeah, well, you're not going to come up with the miracle play when things are going against you, when the chips are down, right, Sarah? So it's a matter of, stacking those small wins and just trying to work your way back into the game. And Tonga, they've backed that set of attack up with a strong set of D. Now it's just a matter of stuffing out this final play as Samoa looking to scoot through to the end goal. Couldn't quite put it together there defensively from Tonga. And Samoa managed to cross for their 8th of the game. They've hit a strong purple patch of form in the second half. That's about their 5th try, I think, unanswered.
Yeah, I think if Tonga can start off on this reset and get down to the line, because I think the last couple of tap-offs they've had after tries, they've lost it in their lead-up to getting to the 7. So if they can hold on to the ball, then hopefully they can have an opportunity to try and score when they get down there.
Rafael Pucha was the one that scooped through. Long ball out to Artinga on the left-hand side. He scored a brace for today. And Samoa really applying that wave defense right off the tap. So looking to apply that pressure on Tonga. Now
Leavata with the ball.
Sweep comes around.
I think he tries to score from dummy half. Is that dummy half?
I think he was dummy half, yeah. They managed to get away with one there, Tonga. But we'll see if they can make something out of this last touch. The late switch comes. They've managed to extend the play nicely. That tap-on's gone a mile forward. And And ball goes to ground there. Samoa, yeah, you mentioned, Sarah, they're looking just extremely confident at the moment. And they can be with a 5-try lead.
Everybody knows their jobs. You can tell in their faces that they know what they're doing.
And then Tonga, yeah, perhaps just tiring a little bit in the second half. Now Tupo's back on the field.
I think we're at count 3, so they've got a few touches to play with.
Philip with the strike dump. Martelesio and Tupo working in the middle. So now 5th and final touch, looking to get some width there as Martelesio skips on the outside. The ball was there, just the pass not quite going to hand, but almost created something from nothing there, Martelesio.
Tonga will be relieved at that, so we'll see what they can do, try and get out of their red zone.
And we'll see if they can come up with the consolation effort. There's just over a minute left, so they'll get one more full set and then potentially a couple of touches on the back end of another if all things go well. But I think their main priority here is probably just crossing over halfway. But yeah, for
7 again, eh?
7 on the field, yeah, once more. It's the second time that they've got their wires crossed. And now Samoa will start with the ball just inside enemy territory, with the clock slowly winding down. We've ticked under a minute to go. Now Daiki Philip in the middle of the field. Martelesio just looking to draw defenders forward. Tupo is hovering around the back of the ruck. Martelesio scoops to go short side. Looks to throw the ball around the corner, but just didn't quite connect once more.
Yeah, the change up there, the sweep's been working for them all day, and then they try to follow there, which is really good to see they change up, you know? Utilising all their tools.
Just a little wrinkle in the play, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now Martelesio looks to throw the short ball. Great lateral movement there in defense from Tonga. So 15 seconds left. The hooter will go any moment as Tupo, they look to run a peel platform once more. Long ball goes out to the left. I think that did drift forward as well. And there's the hooter in the background. Samoa will take the spoils in this one, 8-3, and probably well deserved there, Sarah.
Yeah, great game to watch. I think 5-0 to Samoa in the second half, but they deserved it with their drives and all of their hard work that they were doing to get out. I think the momentum from their drives getting out of their red zone just really helped them in that second half. Well done to Tonga and Samoa.
Yeah, definitely making a statement as one of the ones to watch in this under-16 boys grade, but there you have it, Samoa coming out victors 8-3 in this under-16 boys fixture. Join us for the next round of games. Thank you very much.